Good evening, everybody. Good evening, good evening, good evening. I hope that you are all well. Sorry for being a bit late. It's been a manic day here today. I started work early because I thought that the fridge guy was coming today to mend our fridge. And Joe informed me that it's actually tomorrow. But starting work early actually did me a favour because it's just been non-stop today. Absolutely crazy day. Loved every minute of it. And now I get to spend the best part of the day with you lovely people. And that, it makes me feel good. That makes me feel really good. In the chat, we got a load of people. G-Dad, College of Tom, Number One Pops is in. The lobby should now be open. Welsh Boys in. Just scanning down. Jonesy's jumped in. Good evening. Early dart from work just before Whit Week, holiday, and wifey got BGT on. Fiddlesticks, I'll go racing then. Oh, good on you. You come racing. A flump is only for the first two like yesterday. Yes. Paul Stern, actually, you can jump into this one if you want. The flump yesterday was the actual race. Today, we're just practicing. So there will be people racing with us who aren't actually entered into the flump. The only thing I will say that I always say is if the room fills up very quickly and there are people that are registered for the flump that can't get in, it would just be nice if those of you that aren't running in the flump, if you could jump out, let those guys run for the first two races, and then I'm sure they will give the place back afterwards. That's the only thing I can say. But as always, it's open to fairness within the community. So, yeah, on a Wednesday night from 8 o'clock, we are doing the flump races. Those are only for people that are registered. All of the other times where we're running these flump races, they're practice for that Wednesday event. So it's only the Wednesday that we will be kicking people out and only leaving registered people to actually run. Otherwise, yeah, it's all good, all good, all good. Terry West is in. A good evening, my friend. Galactica as well. And yeah, I don't know how many people we're getting tonight. Thursday is sometimes an interesting day. And just hope that you guys have all had a busy day too and a good day. I have. I'm feeling good. I'm not so sure about this track though, because I'm not going to lie, Malkovich and I have been working on a few things, and I'll go through the settings in a moment, and I did run a few laps earlier on today, and boy, I do not know this track. It is catching me out left, right, and centre. So it could be that we're all in the same boat. And it's all about just getting a little bit of practice and getting to know the track and getting us ready for Wednesday, so we all have a really good race on Wednesday. Right, so I'm just going to go into the settings now. These are subject to change, but I got race for real. Auto start is off. We're at Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya, the national layout. Very often we're doing the full circuit. This isn't. It's slightly shorter. It is a national circuit that we're doing. Unlike the previous races, you'll see, let me just turn over onto the right screen. So, race for real. Yeah, Circuit de Barcelona Catalunya National Circuit, as you can now see on the screen there, is where we're racing. It's a 10-minute race. It's different to what we've been doing previously, where it's a set number of races. We're actually going to be doing 3 10-minute races. Matt is getting ready with a briefing in the pit area within the Discord, where he'll share that information and explain exactly how everything is going to work. This week is all about getting us all using the different tyres that are available to us, the racing soft, racing medium and racing hard tyres. So if you haven't got those 3 tyres for your car, go and buy them, because you are going to need them for the flump on Wednesday. And we may well run, I'm only going to do like a 10-minute race, so it's going to be quite short, these practice sessions. I'm only going to be doing one tonight and then one on Monday and Tuesday. So we'll probably do the racing soft today, we'll do the racing medium on Monday, the racing hard on Tuesday, And those of you that are diehards and really want to get up the leaderboard over the weekend, obviously you can practice on all 3 of those tyres on your own, and maybe set up your own lobbies to race with people. Who knows? I've got the weather set to a preset weather, cloudless, pleasant and dry, but well, Matt surprised us yesterday. I don't know what we're going to get weather-wise, so I haven't set it to random. It's just set to that, and I'm running in the afternoon. I've got a grid start with full start check on and the fastest first. Otherwise, we've got BOP, some settings. The slipstream is real, which will be set as per the day. The tyre wear at the moment is set to 4, and the fuel consumption is set to 3 at the moment in this one. We got a 5-minute qualifier. The regulations are set as they have been before, so it's set up to limit the Swift to a standard stock car. We've got the medium and the soft tyres available tonight. There's no need to actually pit in this one. Of course you can if you want to, but both the medium and the soft racing tyre are available. And my advice again would be to get all 3 of the tyres. Shortcut penalty is weak. The course correction is off. Pit lane cutting penalty is on. I might have got 1 or 2 of these wrong. Flag rules is on. Ghosting is off. Car collisions on. More collision is off. So pit lane cutting, I'm not sure whether that will be on or not, but that's basically what we're running tonight. So again, if you haven't got them, please take a moment just to dive out and buy all 3 tyres. In fact, as we learnt last night, go and buy all the tyres. Racing hard, racing soft, racing medium, inters and wets. It would really, really be good if you could do that. Couple of housekeeping bits and pieces. As always, all of the races tonight, unless I say otherwise, will be respectful. So if you do bump somebody off or somehow spoil their race and wreck their race for some reason, just please back off when it's safe to do so, give the place back, and then just apologise in the chat after the race, and we will all remain friends. If you want to get hold of me, then please put @PlayStation Racer in your chat line, as Jack Kobe has done there. It puts a nice orange box around my name, and it will jump off the screen so that I can see it. I will get this one underway. Let me just let people know when we're going to go. So I'm going to go qualifier as soon as I have finished the welcome, because there is a message that I want to get out tonight. Finish the welcome. Yeah, it's quite a little important message. And this was reminded of me by something that happened to me over the weekend, and I've been hurrying as to whether I should have said anything, but I thought I would. On this channel, we have young and vulnerable adults with us. I'm not going to name names, but we have got kids as young as 11 on here, so impressionable kids, and that's one of the reasons why I bang on about the respect and language, and we've got the rules, and we try and keep it a happy, fun and safe place for people to come and socialise in the chat and to race and basically just to have fun without all of the aggravation that, in my opinion, the internet brings. My personal opinion of the internet is that I hate it. It's great for some things, it's not great for other things. But having worked with vulnerable people in the past, the internet is just a very dark place at times. And somebody said to me, you know, you went down and saw Jack Kobe at the track and you met him online. Is that a wise thing to do? Jack and I had been talking through Discord for quite a while. We've been racing for a while. I felt we got to know each other. And I met Jack in a very public place. It was a racetrack where there would be lots of like-minded people. And I've had experiences of how people come together at racetracks and strangers help each other. And although I'm not going to lie, I was very apprehensive, especially the closer I got to the track, about meeting somebody I'd never met before in person. only online, I was apprehensive and I did have second thoughts, but I went ahead and did that. But my advice to you guys, and this is a message for all the vulnerable people out there, and in particular the kids, is don't share any private information or give away any personal details that might identify you as an individual. There is a reason why the likes of Rory Alexander and a number of the big YouTubers, they all use PO boxes. They don't give out their real address for that reason. They'll never give out phone numbers. Very often their email addresses will be separate to their personal email addresses. I go under a pseudonym. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that know my real name. But when I'm online, I go under Mitchell Morgan for two reasons. One, I'm very shy online, and when I embrace the Mitchell Morgan side, that enables me to interact with you guys as I do. I'm not sure that I could interact with you guys as me. I'm a very different person. Sometimes you've seen that when something happens. But I would not be doing the right thing if I didn't just throw this out there once in a while. My life has been on the internet for an awful long time. I've been on the internet for crumbs 25, 30 years in one way or another. Our company was one of the first companies to be putting out databases on the internet, and even at that time I was aware of data protection online and protecting yourself, and it's got a lot better, but a lot of people are very free to share their information on Facebook and to share photographs and exchange personal details like phone numbers, personal email addresses and things like that. And personally, I would never share my personal phone number, my mobile number, my address or anything like that. And it's just it's just a few things have happened just recently that have just refocused my mind, and I thought I would just share that with you. And as Reese has just said, with the triangle up there, brilliant. Stranger danger, yes, absolutely. Welsh boy, you're not 9. I don't even think we need to put a 3 or a 4 or a 5 before that. There's a little bit of adjusting going on, but it's a serious topic, and forgive me, it's probably not my place to be saying these things, but as I'm bringing this community together, I am minded that we do have very young and vulnerable people that are with us night after night, or not even night after night. Sometimes they'll pop in once a month or whatever. Got a fairly good idea of who they are, but even I don't make a note of who the youngsters and the older people are, who the vulnerable people and the others are. I treat everybody as the same. I always have done, and I always will do. Whether you're 11 or 111, I really don't care. I really don't care. I will treat you all equally and in the best possible way that I can. And you know, public service announcement over, but please just have a think about it before you do share any personal information, photographs, phone numbers, addresses, anything like that, or even arrange to go and meet people. I mean, I don't know that I can get Wednesday off, but I'd love to pop down and see Terry at Silverstone. But again, it will be meeting somebody that I've interacted with over Discord. So again, we don't know each other. I mean, don't take this the wrong way, Terry, but he could be a green-eyed monster for all I know. I don't have a clue. And the guard will be up if and when I can get down there. But again, it will be a very public place where that would happen, where if I felt intimidated or in any way uncomfortable, I would be able to grab somebody and, can you help me out here? So just keep all of that in mind, guys. It's the internet brings people together, but it brings all sorts of people together. Some really nice people, some not so nice people. I'll let you decide which one I am, but there we go. Terry is a blue-eyed monster. Okay, so I got that wrong. He's a blue-eyed monster. That's really making me feel a whole lot better about coming down. But there we go. There we go. Welsh boy, we're going on the big TV, so you can't chat for a while. That's absolutely fine. Yeah, I apologise that sounded like a bit of a lecture, but I just felt that I really wanted to get that out there, especially as the channel is growing now. Right, let's get this one underway. Forgive me, I haven't said hello to a number of other people. Actually, Welsh boys come in, Terry's in, just talking to you. Era's in, Drag Fury's in. So yeah, yeah, all good, all good. So in the room we got Jack Kobe, Colin Dutton, myself, Drag Fury, Jonesy, Willie Schultz, Darry Motorsport, G Dad, GT Tom, M-Tech and number one Pops, just waiting for them to grab cars. Although M-Tech wants to spectate this one. That's absolutely fine, M-Tech. No worries at all. Absolutely brilliant, not a problem. And Ira's going to be working in the background. Ira, if you want, for the moment, you can jump into the room to spectate if you have got your PlayStation open, of course, and jump backwards and forwards through the cars, and you can share it online and do what you want, or just lurk. Entirely up to you. Okay, so number one Pops, is number one Pops racing with us? Let me just ask, see if he's racing. Otherwise I'm going to be sitting here waiting. Yeah, Terry, if I'm not sure I can get the time off yet, but if I can, I will catch up with you, hopefully in Discord, and just arrange bits and bobs. Oh, number one Pops is spectating too. All right, so there's only 9 of us then tonight. Oh, that's a lot lighter than I had thought, but that's absolutely not a problem at all. Let's get my wheel working. Let's get this one underway, and we'll see how things are going. Hopefully Matt's around as well. I know that Matt is going to be spectating. M-Tech, it's just practice. It is just practice at the moment. I'm just starting this game, guys. Ira's just said if there's room and a couple, he'll join in. I have started this one now, so you won't be able to join us right now, but you're welcome to join us for the next one. And it should just be a 5-minute quali and a 10-minute race, so about 15 minutes and we should be done. Another reason, Terry, you're putting me off now. Another reason why I just did that little welcome, because I knew that this was going to be a relatively short one today. Obviously on Wednesday we'll be doing the 3 races back to back, 3 10-minute races followed by the minis. So it's going to be quite a got a track limit already. Quite a hectic time for Matt on Wednesday, if I'm perfectly honest. But it should be good. Again, he's spending a lot of time getting all the detail right. Yay, Matt's in. Just in time. Whoa, that's a nasty curb. As I said, I really do not know this course at all. Oh, you can go through there a lot quicker. So we got 1 second's worth of penalties already. So that's going to write this lap off. It's going to write the next lap off as well, because it's a horrible place to get a penalty line. Oh, we love the rain. I've just told everybody to get wet tyres, because what are you going to throw at us next week, I wonder, around here? I don't even know. Can you get rain around Cataluyna? I'm not sure. But I don't trust you anymore. Anything could happen. Do you know what's really interesting? The last time I did this race was in the GR3. And it's so different in the GR4. Oh, the track limits are an absolute nightmare. Have you got track limits on, Matt, in this one? Track limits around here are nasty. Obviously, it's Matt's choice. Let's just let that car go through. Yeah, G-Dad's got track limits as well. Matt, my advice, he's just saying I might turn them off. My advice, I think, is let's lose track limits on this one, because it'd be interesting to see who else gets them. but I am getting hit with them. I'm actually racking up a good second every lap. Admittedly, that's my problem, and I've got to learn how to do it. But I'm just wondering whether it is gonna spoil the race a little bit for a lot of people if we're all just getting track limits all the time. And some of them, I'm not even sure where those track limits are. I think this is one, but then I think this is another if you go too wide on that one. I think this is another one, and then you got the run up just towards the end of the. Oh, I think that might be another one. This is another one where you can get track limit. They're like everywhere. Quite a difficult course, this little national track. Right, can I put a half decent lap in? I've lost 2 already. Can I get a lap time? Oh, that's allowed me that one, a 1:19. Although Jack Kobe's done a 1:13. I think Jack Kobe's been practicing. How can you be so good around every single track? It's not fair. That's another track limit penalty, I think. I need to take that completely differently. There we go. I'm going to back out, let this car through, because I've got a track limit and it's just not worth... Well, it's not... It is worth me stopping them, but... Oh! It's not fair to spoil somebody's lap when you've got a penalty and they're on a flyer. Incidentally, I've also put a couple of, well, actually put 3 up now. 3 new events. Porsche tomorrow. Although there's 2 Porsches up for grabs, we'll be doing individual races. So we'll pick one car for the race and we'll do the other car in another race. And then we've got the multi-lobby 16 or more race, which a bit hesitant on because we need to get a lot of people in for that particular one, and a fun night. I'm not going to go into detail on that one. Jack says no practice. I have driven this track maybe once and never in this car. How on earth, my friend, do you put a time in? Well, it just shows you're a natural born racer, I tell you. How on earth do you put a time in like that? Just jump straight in there and 1.5 seconds faster than everybody else with no practice. I admire you, my friend. I admire your skills. Some people are born to race. The rest of us are born to follow. And some of us are born just to lag behind by a long way. And I'm in that last category. Lag switch. Oh, good evening, Wizard. Good evening, Edinburgh lad. Hello again. Welcome back. Not seen you around for a while. I hope you're well. Right, I'm going to get this one underway. Or am I? Matt, is this where I need to do the jiggery pokery? Is this where I need to do the jiggery pokery? This could be the first of the shenanigans that's going on in all of this. Okay, right. Ooh, bear with me a second. I hope everybody's listening. On the night, the top 6 will have to be on mediums. We have got 9 runners, so the top 5. Should we say top 5? Do you want to go all 6 on mediums, or do you want to go top 5? Matt, you're cool. We've only got 9 in the room at the minute. I think if we split it, top 3, the man's made a call. Jack Kobe, Collar to Tom, Jonesy, please, you are all on racing medium tyres. The rest of us can choose what tyres we want to go on. On the night, it will be the top 6 will be on racing medium tyres. Jack Fury's already on mediums. Jack Kobe and Jonesy, can you just confirm in the chat when you've done that? Jack Kobe's applied mediums. Jonesy, can you just let us know when you're on mediums, and then I'll get this one underway. So I appreciate you might have to pop out and buy them if you haven't already got them. So again, next Wednesday, the top 6 will be on medium tyres. Everybody else can choose which tyre they want to go on. So Drac Fury, you can be on mediums or softs. It's entirely your call. Jonesy, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Jack Kobe, you didn't do that time on hards. No way. No way. Wait. Jack Kobe, no, you're on mediums. You are on mediums. Jack, can you just confirm you're on mediums for me? Oh, good question, Jack. Kobe's asked some very good questions. Matt, can the medium runners change to soft halfway through the race? I'm just going to wait for an answer to that one. He's actually said no pitting. So does that mean they've got to run the whole race on that tyre? I'm going to let Matt answer that one in his own time. I'm going to get this one underway. So, right, you've got to run the whole of the race on the chosen tyre. So, Jack Kobe, Colin to Tom, and Jonesy. Has that just changed the order? I'm confused. Right, anyway, top 3 on mediums, and you've got to stick with that. The rest will go through. MTech, will the group tomorrow, will it be a full room? Have no clue. Have no clue. Tomorrow, I don't know how many people we're going to get in for the special. No idea at all. Drac, I think the whole idea here is that we're slowing down the front runners. If it was my way, I'd put them on hard tyres. I think the idea is that they're on the mediums, which are the slower cars, which should enable some of us slower guys to catch up. But it gets more complicated than that, because then you have to do something different for race 2, and then you have to do something different on race 3. So race 3, you have to be on whatever tyre you haven't already run. Getting squeezed. Race 2, there's a rule for that as well. So I think race 2, you have to run like the hardest compound that you haven't run. And for the top guys, if they haven't run the racing soft, they can't run that or something. It's complicated, but it's interesting, and I can't go through all the rules now because I'm trying to concentrate on what I'm doing here and not ram everybody off because we are trying to practice. Willie Schultz, thank you for the hashtag respect on the back of your car. A lot of us are putting that on our cars now. It's becoming a little bit of a PSR thing. If you've got liveries and you could put the hashtag respect on the back of them, that would be fantastic. It's a little bit of a thing that we all stand for these days. Oh, look at that track limit already. How on earth have I got that? I don't even know where I got that track limit from. You can see when you get a track limit here, you just disappear into the background. Bye bye everybody. I keep on wanting to brake at my normal braking point there. So do you get a penalty for the way in there? Yes, you do. See, look, that's a minute. Sorry, not a minute. It's a second penalty. A whole second that I've now got to spend. That's put me even further behind. Matt, what if we could lose track limits on this? I'd be very, very grateful. I just feel it's going to wreck too many people's races. In this one, I'm actually just experimenting the track limits of the track. In a moment, I'm going to try and race properly. So at the moment, I am just experimenting a little bit rather than racing. So we've got another whole second now of penalties to serve. Right, now we've got to try and catch up. So now I think what I need to do now is stay within the limits of the track and try and catch up with the guys. Otherwise you're going to be watching me going around on my own. So this one you've got to watch. You cannot put all your tyres over the line. This one you can't go the other side of the sausage curve. Through here I don't think this one matters too much. Although I did just run it a little bit tight. Oh look, another one. So you can't even put all 4 tyres over the line there either. It seems to be every single corner you've got to keep it at least 1 tyre on the black stuff. Which is fair dues. Oh look, another one. Where on earth did that one come from? That's another whole second. Right, oh, that's a bit wide too. We'll serve this penalty and then I think I'm going to try and run some proper races. But yeah, Matt, just exploring the track limits. Oh boy, that's hard. That's harsh. Very, very harsh. Indeed. Era, you're not wrong. These penalties are very strict around here. Right, let's just see if we can get around here without getting a penalty now. So, you can't cut this one. You can't cut that one. In fact, you can't cut any of them. There's no point in me saying you can't cut, you can't cut, you can't cut. You just can't cut them. And by saying you can't cut, I'm on about just getting all 4 wheels over that white line. So where are we? 5 minutes. We're halfway through the race. How are the tyres doing? Tyres aren't looking too bad. Oh, I don't like the look of the fuel. Oh my gosh. Matt, what have you done with the fuel, mate? Holy banana cakes. You're certainly making us think here. Oh, G-Dad just unghosted as I've reached him. Oh, that was close. That was almost a big old wreck through there. Okay, just chasing down Darry now. We've got ourselves up to 5th, which normally I would say is pretty good, but we've only got 9 of us in this one, so whoa. Car up the inside, he's still there. Oh, I've gone too deep. Oh, love it, Dowie. That was respectful. Thank you, I enjoyed that. That was hard. Hard, 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 but very fair. I've gone too deep. I've gone way too deep. Now he's got the inside through here. Yeah, he's going to get the inside on this one too, I think. Yeah, he's still alongside. Gone a bit too deep through there. Got another car up the inside now. So we've got a couple of guys pitting. So correct me if I'm wrong, Matt, those guys that are pitting, they can only put the same tyres on, the same tyres that they had before. If you're on mediums, you've got to stay with mediums. If you're on soft, you've got to stay with soft. Or do the people that weren't forced onto softs, can they have a change? I'm not quite sure. This is why we do these, because when we are doing this on the fly, this helps Matt and I to talk about things and to get them right. I'm saying Matt and I'm only hosting this in the practicing. Obviously, it's Matt's event. He's the one that's putting all the hard work in. I'm just helping him to iron out the kinks, as it were. All credit, 100% of the credit goes to Matt Malkovich for this. The work that guy has put in is insane. And I cannot thank you enough for a brilliant little championship. Right, I have actually noticed, I'm going to have to put my hands up, that the fuel mat was slightly different to what you just put in. I had a little text that came through just before I started, and I've noticed that you did actually put it in slightly different than me. I've left it at ×3 and 25, so there is a little change, guys, that I think Matt is going to ask me to make to the fuel on this one. We're trying to get the cars as light as possible, but also not necessarily needing a pit stop. And I think I've overcooked it a little bit. It's weird, I did some testing earlier on and it seemed to be okay. In full race trim, it's not quite worked out that way. Although this is making me just lift and coast towards the end of this one. Whoa, got a bit too deep there. Oh, come on, get round. Oh, looks like Drac Fury's struggling for fuel. He's trying to get across the line. Oh, he just managed to fuel. 0.1. 0.1. Oh, man. I tell you what. I love that fuel setting, Matt, that I've got in there. I think I've got 25% start and ×3, and I had to manage the fuel just at the end there, which gave it that extra little bit of spice. But you saw there across the line, what was it, 0.1, 0.2 left. Oh, ooh, yeah, I've gone a bit heavy. You let me know what you want to do, mate. It's your race. Drop me a Discord note on how you'd like me to set it, and we'll set it accordingly. Personally, I love that. I thought that gave it just that little edge. But I know that you're working things slightly differently. He doesn't want you to pit. No worries, that's fine. So College of Tom needed fuel. It looked like Drac ran out of fuel at the end, but we got third. So how did that one all pan out? So Jack Kobe had 1 lap left. How on earth did you have 1 lap? Mate, I tell you, it's official now, guys. Jack Kobe does not have the regular fuel that we have. A, it's too quick. B, it doesn't run out. What does he do? I swear he's got a... I don't know. I don't know. I think that he's got an in with the stewards or something. I really do. I'm going to save that replay. I'm going to look at that one later on. The result. Jack Kobe in first with a 1:15.1. That is a whole second and a half faster than the second place. Jonesy in second place. That's insane. And remember, they were on the medium tyres. A lot of us were on the soft. Guys, that's amazing. So Jack Kobe in first. Jonesy in second with a 1:16.6. I got third with a 1:16.8. GT Tom with a 1:16.6. Brilliantly. In fourth. Jack Fury in fifth. Obviously, fuel issues at the end. But that Sylvia is horrible on fuel. Mate, you really want to get the Sport, the Swift GR Sport, mate, for these races. College of Tom in sixth. Dowie Motorsport in seventh. And G-Dad in eighth. And Willie Shoots in ninth. So your top three, Jack Kobe, Jonesy, and myself. Well done. Well done. I can already see a few little questions going out to Matt in the chat, which is brilliant. These are community events, and while Matt is putting them together, I'm sure that he will enjoy the feedback, and that is part of what this is all about. We are currently just checking to see how this is going to work out. And remember, on the night we'll be doing 3 lots of 10-minute races. And he said 10-minute races there. We'll be here all night. 3 10-minute races where you're going to need to run all 3 compounds: racing soft, racing medium, and racing hard. In what order is entirely up to you. Read the rules. You've been warned. People didn't read the rules yesterday and got caught out. Read the rules. Right, in this one, we are back in the Millies. We're at the Barcelona Cataluyna Rally Cross layout. 7 laps of this one. This is going to be mayhem. As you can expect, I am not applying the PSR rules of giving the place back on this one, because there will be door bumping, there will be bumper bumping, there will be some shenanigans. There is nothing you can do. This is fast and this is furious. You do need the dirt tyres, so again you need to make sure that you've got the racing soft, medium, hard, and your intermediates and your wets, and on this one you want your dirt tyres too. Let's get this one underway. I believe that one of the 3 races will then dictate the starting order, I think, as we've done before. I can't remember, I need to read all the rules. For me, I'm just going to do a 5-minute quali and then the 10-minute race as usual. I'm just making it easy on myself. Wow. Jack Kobe, I'll be up for doing that again. Well, on the night, we're doing it 3 times. We're doing it 3 times. In fact, depending on you guys, and bear in mind we've only got a few people in the room tonight, if you want to do another race but on the medium tyres and another race on the hard tyres, and then we'll do the randomizer races afterwards, and just shout them out, let me know. Again, this is a community... that isn't going to work. This is a community channel, and I am more than happy... to change things on the fly. What did I say? Oh, I have got them. And if you guys want to do that on the mediums and the hards, let us know. Let us know. Yeah, this one's going to be interesting. As Terry's saying, mayhem for the first corner. He's saying this is a difficult track for rallying on run to the finishing line. It is a difficult one, and it's, like I said, no rules on this one because it is going to be crazy. Right, M-Tech, are you racing this one or are you watching? At the moment, we've got Jack Kobe, College of Tom, Greg White, myself, Drac Fury, Jonesy, Number 1 Pops, Dowie, G-Dad, and GT Tom, and I'm going to get this one underway as quickly as we can. I'm not even going to worry. Jack Kobe's saying hold on. Okay, what I'm going to do, I think there is some bits and pieces. People are changing things on their cars, which is fine. So I'm going to go, the qualifier on this one is 50. 2150. So a couple minutes and then we'll go. I tell you, these Flump races are just superb. Not only what Matt has put together, but also the way that all you guys are going about the races, the way that you're all applying yourselves, the way that you are just entering into these, into the spirit. It's brilliant, and I cannot thank you all enough for it. And it's also enabling Matt to do a lot of these races on trust. There's some things that are coming up, I believe, where we can't actually enforce the rules in the game. We're trusting you guys, and that says a lot for this community. It says a huge amount for this community. Right, Jack, are you ready to go? I just saw a message from Jack Kobe saying hold on. I'm not quite sure what for. Okay, Jack's ready. In that case, I haven't done any practice. I've been jibber-jabbering again. 2150 is when we're going, so just under a minute and we'll get this one underway. Good luck, everybody. As always, I was going to say normal rules apply. Normal rules do not apply in this instance. If you do bump somebody, don't do it deliberately. Don't just try and aggressively ram everybody out the way. Try and race it as best as you can. But if you do bump somebody, it's just part of the course for this one. Part of the course. When you've got gravel and dirt, there's just no way that you can enforce the rules. It's too difficult. It's too difficult. Okie dokie, here we go. Oh, this car, I've got to do something with the gearbox in this. It's like a snail getting off the line. I've got to look at first gear. I've completely messed something up without any shadow of a doubt. Thankfully, I've got my handbrake mapped to my lever. I think I'm going to be using that a little bit in this one. Definitely got to do something about these gears. I have completely wrecked this car. Oh, too deep into there. Come on, car, get moving. Oh, too deep. Into the gravel there that time. Oh, crumbs. A reset. Oh. Okay, that's something to bear in mind. I found something out about rallycross. I just remember from my, I used to, I did a bit of this, not on it was grass tracking in minis back in the day, and I've just remembered something that we used to do. Except it didn't work there. I've got my gearing wrong. Oh, I'm on the gravel again. Yeah, you don't want to go in that bit of gravel, guys. That hurts bad. God, does this bring back some memories? Terry West is watching. Oh, wow. Woo! That brings back some memories. Boy, does that bring back some memories. When I was really little, we used to have what we used to refer to as unrollable minis. I was the only one out of all of the scouts that used to do this. I was the only one that put it on its roof. The only one. Oh, it's quite a scary experience when you do that. Wow, that's not boring, that's fun. That's fun. Wow, the big question is, can I do it all again now? I can't believe I've just qualified ahead of Jack Kobe. I qualified in first. Oh my gosh, what's going on? It won't stay that way. Right, let's get this one underway and we'll see how we go. Good luck, everybody. Again, the gearing on that mini initially, the first gear is all wrong for this race. Really gotta change that up somewhat. Good luck, everybody. And of course, this is a reverse grid, so I'm now at the back. Fiddlesticks, I've forgotten all about that. Oh dear. Oh no, it hasn't. It hasn't reversed. Is this supposed to be a reverse grid? Matt, have I got this wrong? I think I might have got the settings wrong for this one. It should be a reverse grid. Never mind, it is what it is. I've got to try and get help to win somehow. Oh, a little bit deep into there. on, car. Just got no drive in first gear. Definitely going to have to look at the gearbox on this one. Come on. Oh, it stopped. It stopped on the line again. Yeah, that first gear is completely goosed. When I hit first gear, there was just no drive away at all. No drive at all. Terry, we've actually done this race. It's in the randomizer to do this in the Group B cars. And it's awesome. In fact, on the fun night that I've got planned, I believe we're doing this track in the Group B cars. Jack, I had a problem with the gears. When I went down and I lost momentum, the car just doesn't drive. It's just I put my foot on the brake. I was playing around with the gears last night after the stream. And this is the reason why I don't play with cars. I've killed the car basically. So there we go. Moral of the story: don't play with the car. Leave it all alone. Leave it alone. But oh yeah, another brilliant little race, that one. I thoroughly enjoyed that. So Jack Kobe with a 52.0 and first place, really good. Nearly a second quicker than my time. I got second, which I'm really pleased with. But some 4.7 seconds behind Jack in the end. But you saw when I went around that last corner, the car just sat there. I mean, first gear, second gear, nothing. Didn't want to move. So I've clearly killed the gearing on the car. But there we go. Greg White in third. G-Dad in fourth. Jack Fury in fifth. Collar to Tom in sixth. GT Tom in seventh. Jonesy in eighth. Number one Pops in ninth. And Dowie Motorsport, unfortunately, a lap down on that one. But your top three: Jack Kobe, myself, and Greg White. Time to do some work on the Mini, I think. I need to fire my chief mechanic and get somebody who knows what they're doing. That means firing myself. But there we go. There we go. Absolutely brilliant fun. Turbo lag. It could be turbo lag, you know, maybe. Have I got a turbo on it? Maybe. Take the turbo off. Maybe for this one, you need a lower rev turbo on it or something. It just needs a bit of work. It just needs a little bit of work. And I'll do that. I'm going to do that after the stream. My question to you guys, and thank you for the heads up on the turbo lag, Drac Fury. It could well be. Terry West, this is the first time I've seen a clean race bonus on a rally race. Well, there you go, my friend. There we go. I've got a question for you guys. Would you like to go back to the Flump race, feature race, and do it on the mediums and then on the hards? Or would you like to do this in the Focus? Or would you like to get into the randomizer races? So that's your three. Flump feature, Flump, sprint, or random. Matt, you let me know what you want to do. You let me know what you would like to do. Oh, we've got two Focus RSs. We've got two Focus RSs. All right, okay. we're going to make this 8 laps, and I am going to take off the settings. Jack, in the Discord, my friend, Matt has done a full document of all of the details. At the bottom of the, well, I don't know where it is on yours, but on mine, at the bottom of the Discord, there is a Flump channel, and in there is a pit lane briefing, I thought, pit briefing or something, and it explains it all. Basically, there will be 3 10-minute feature races. The first race, you could choose whatever tyre you want. The second race, you have to use a tyre based on what you used in the first one and where you finished. And in the third one, you have to use the other tyre that you haven't used. So you need to use all 3 tyres throughout the 3 races. It's very straightforward, quite complicated. But as I said, Matt has done a brilliant little document that makes it all very, very, very clear. So please, everybody, head over, have a read of that. It's what it's there for. And yeah. Right, so this one, guys, we are looking for the Focus RS GB rally car. Do you want to go with the RS, or surely you want to go with the rally car, don't you? I mean, there's a few people saying Focus RS. Are we going Focus RS, or are we doing rally car? Oh, you want to do the Focus RS on Blue Moon? Oh, I'm confused what we're doing now. The choices were... Oh... I'm confused as to what we want to do. Right. We're going randomizer. To the chosen randomizer ones. Okay. Normal RS on Blue Moon. Sorry. I completely misunderstood. I completely misunderstood. So basically we're going into randomizer territory for this one. Forgive me, guys. That's Mitchell Morgan being a complete and utter numpty again. I do that. I'm very good at doing that. I'm very good at doing that. So basically that is what we are doing, what is on the screen there. I do need to change my car because that is not what I want to be on. Manufacturer, Ford. I will come to the randomizer in just a moment. Okay, so basically we're at Blue Moon Bay Speedway, infield A reverse, I believe. Yes, we are. We're in the Ford Focus RS 18. We're on 5 laps. The tyre and the fuel are 1 and 1. Light mechanical damage. We are on Sport Soft tyres. Let me just make sure I am. Yeah, Sport Soft tyres. So this thing is going to be as slidey as you like. And no mandatory pit stop. And the randomizer says night. And what the randomizer says, the randomizer gets. Except maybe it won't. Maybe it won't, because I think that's just crashed. Why have we just got room prepared? Why are we not going anywhere? I might just have to get back into this one. As you guys can see, I'm just sitting here with room is being prepared. Please wait. I think it's a broken lobby. I'm going to quit that. We'll go in and we'll open up another lobby and give it another go. Sorry about that, guys. That's certainly, yeah, Drat Furious just said lobby broken, I think. Guys, if you've got a done up car, can I suggest that just while I'm redoing the lobby, you go and grab a stock one? They should be readily available, these, and I don't think they should be too expensive. 34 people watching on the stream. If you wouldn't mind hitting that like button, smack it really hard. It's going to cost you about half a second of your time. What am I doing that for? And it would make my day. I think we got about 30 likes last night, which was absolutely brilliant. I'd love to be getting nearer 50, but 30 likes just off last night was stunning. I was really, really, really pleased. No, it should be custom weather. That's right. Done, 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 done. All good. That should be good. And we will create the room. I'll admit, yeah, the stock one isn't as much fun as souped up ones, but it does give close-up racing. And everybody in the community, well, not everybody, most 90% of people want to go stock cars. And that tends to be the mantra here, that we go stock vehicles. Occasionally we'll do beefed up cars, like the Mini at the moment, 550. And occasionally on a Friday we will, but in the main, we try and keep them stock. So 12 people in the room for this one at the moment. I will give people a few minutes to get to grips with the car, because this one is quite difficult to handle actually around here. So I'm going to go I'll go 25 past. That gives you a nice 10-minute run out on track. We've got 33 people watching now, which is superb. Please smack the like button, as I said a moment ago. And also, I did do a little bit of a public service announcement in the welcome at the very beginning of this video about just keeping yourself safe online. We've got some very young people that are joining us from time to time, as young as 11. We've also got some vulnerable adults, so I'm not going to go into any deeper than that. And I was just talking about sort of, sharing personal information and meeting people they meet online. Because a few people have mentioned I met up with Jack Kobe, and was that a good idea? And I'm talking about potentially getting down and meeting Terry at Silverstone. Again, is that a good idea? I'm not a great fan for sharing personal details and meeting people on the internet. I think the internet is a dark and dangerous place for that sort of thing, and that was just a little bit of a be careful, guys. Just be careful with what you're doing out there. Greg is just watching the replay of the first Flump race, and then he will be back. So I'm assuming Greg is not going to be in this one. I am just going to head out on track for a minute and just see what this one is like. Oh, randomizer, what have you done with the lighting? Rums, there's no lights around the track either, are there? Well, it's a bit light around this side of the track, but why aren't the floodlights on? Whoa. This is not easy. Brake in a straight line, Mitchell. Get the braking done before the corner. The trouble is, it's hard for the lights to pick out the apexes of the corner. Look at this through here. You cannot see where you're going. Randomizer, what have you done to us? Yeah, it's the reverse track. This one, Terry. Hi, Rodney. Oh my crikey, I've got the Rogers after me. That's also known as the police, or the men in blue, or the boys in blue, or yeah, all sorts of different names. Keep it clean, Mitchell. Keep it clean. Oh, the police have got it wildly wrong there. Whoa, Mitchell's got it wildly wrong there. Oh, I reckon the police are going to be after me for driving without due care and attention there. Certainly wasn't ready for that one. Where are we? 20 past. Got a few more minutes. I'm going to need a few moments for this one because you've got to know where the track's going. Like that. If you don't know where the track's going, you're in trouble. Big trouble. If Ninja's watching, I'm trying to drift. That's not car out of control. That's control drifting. That's what that's called. And if he tells you afterwards, guys, he doesn't know what he's talking about. That's proper drifting. There's no out of control entering into that one tiny little bit. Hi, Hassan. Oh crikey, what am I doing here? Oh no, you can go quick through there, but then you've got to get it slowed up there. Oh, but not with any steering angle on. If Ninja's watching, that was another attempt at a drift. I was not out of control for one moment through there. That was all proper planned for. Got smoke pouring off the police car's tyres there. Again, another slide through there. Right, where does this track go? Where are we? 21. We've got 4 minutes, guys, and then we're going. For those of you that are trying to get to grips with your car. I didn't think you were supposed to be able to slide a front-wheel drive car like that. Or you can certainly get this focus sideways. In fact, it's actually quite hard to keep it going in a straight line, if I'm honest. Oh, got that wrong. That's going to go round. Oh, come on, keep it in a straight line, Mitchell. Well, I thought I was on the straight then. You've really got to have your wits about you on this one, especially with no lights. Papa's in the house, another good streamer I like to watch. cool Welsh boy. I didn't notice that Papa was in. I didn't see. Is that Papa J? Oh, I left that one too late. Around we go. Right, let's just see where we are with everybody. We've got 12 out of 16 in the room at the moment. We've lost Willie Schultz and we've lost Senna. Papa's House of Game. Why is Papa's House of Games channel not coming up? I'm gonna have to double check that. I just thought I was subscribed with notifications. I haven't seen anything for a while. I'll have to double check. Got me thinking, that has. Right, we've got just under a minute before we go. We've got Jack Kobe, Colin de Tom, Shumi, Greg White, Jenky, myself, Drac Fury, MTech, Jeff Berwick, Jonesy, Number One Pops, G-Dad, all in the room. Welcome back, Jeff. Not seen you for a while, I don't think. But welcome back. It's good to have you racing with us again. As always, we know the rules. Please just keep it respectful. And if you do bump somebody, just give the place back by way of an apology and just let everybody know in the chat afterwards what happened, and we'll all just be friends. Otherwise, just please try and keep it respectful, despite these cars being a bit of a handful and despite not being able to see where you're going. This one is going to be jolly interesting, I think. Jolly interesting. It is 25. Let's get going. We'll start the qualifying in 8 seconds. Good luck, everybody. Above all else, have some fun. Shumi, good evening, my friend. How are you? Andy Sav, good evening. Well, got everybody popping in. 35 people. Guys, if you haven't already, please smack the like button. Do you know what? If everybody, 36, if everybody that's out there at the moment watching hits that like button for me, we're going to be in a really good place. And it will put a big old smile on my face. And it will beat what we did yesterday. Andy Savage, Jeff. Okay, I never remember the different names. Andy, I apologise. The one thing that confuses me, and will continue to confuse me, is all of us having different names. I can't say anything because I'm PlayStation Racer in the chat. I'm Mitchell Morgan in the game. I'm just as bad as everybody else. But I do apologise if I'm using the wrong name. Incidentally, for those of you that are new around here, what I tend to do when I'm not crashing is I use the in-game name for in-game stuff, and I use the chat stuff when I'm responding to people in the chat, just so that it makes it easy and people can see who I am talking to and about. So if I address you as one in one and one in the other, you'll explain. So if I'm talking about in-game, I'll use Mitchell Morgan. If I'm talking about answering on the chat, I'll use PlayStation Racer. It's as easy as that. Right, we're into the qualifier lap, and we're all tight behind each other, which isn't good. Jack Kobe and Colin de Tom are in a race. Do they not know it's quali? Clearly not. Mind you, I don't think I know it's quali either. Don't go backwards. Come on, get this round. I was trying to spin that round, but the car wouldn't turn. Oh my word. I need to chase a police car again, don't I? Right, I'm going to act like an anti-burglar now. What's an anti-burglar? It's somebody that chases police cars instead of being chased by police cars. I'm trying to give the diamonds and the loot back to the police after I've robbed the jewelers. I'm not trying to run off with them. I'm come here, police car. I'll give you the stuff back if you just wait. It doesn't look like they're interested. Oh dear, big swipe at the wall from the police car there on the way through. Do you get money for likes? No. Likes is just... The only benefit to likes is just it makes me feel good and the algorithm likes it. So it will push my video out to more people. That's the only benefit to likes. There's no monetary benefit whatsoever. Well, I suppose there is. The more people are watching, the more ad revenue. So in some respects, yes, there is a benefit, but not a direct monetary benefit, as per I think the question was asked down there in the chat. Oh, and incidentally, while we're on that subject, I've been onto a couple of channels recently where people have been live streaming, and to be able to join the chat, you've had to be a member of the channel. And you've had to pay to be a member of the channel. For those of you that see that sort of stuff, I am never, ever, ever, ever going to charge anybody to race or to engage in the chat. Never in a month of Sundays. Not unless YouTube invoke that mandatory across the whole of the platform, which I don't think they ever will. But I would never, ever, 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 ever in a million years do that. Am I into it as a business venture? I have got a 10-year plan, and in some respects, yes, I do. Yes, I'm not going to hide from it. I want to finance a track day car. My hobbies have always been financed out of things, you know, like little ventures away from work. My day job pays the bills, money goes into the family for family holidays and stuff. My hobby is this, and if I can finance a track day car out of it, then that's great. And the other thing is, when I retire, because my pension is rubbish, it will also be to subsidise pensions for as long as I can. So cards on the table, guys. Yeah. I am in it to make a few pennies, but I'm not in it to make a few pennies out of you guys. If you want to super chat, if you want to do gifted memberships, that is great. It's wonderful, and I appreciate those very, very much. But in no way do I expect it or want it or request it. I want people to be able to come and race. I want people to be able to come and become part of the community and make friends without any financial risk or burden to them whatsoever. Crikey, that was a very long answer to a very short question, to which I apologise. I'm building no, I am not doing anything. We are building a community here of like-minded, respectful racers that want to come together from time to time, have fun, hang out, help each other, and help each other either in the game, with the gear that we've got, and even down to personal stuff. There was a guy that was going in for a cancer treatment a number of months ago. Worried about it, wasn't sure what was going to happen, mentioned that he wouldn't be on for a couple of days because he was going in. About 3 or 4 other people's jumped in. That happened to me. This is what happens. Expect this, expect that, expect the other. They put his mind at ease. He went in and had the operation. He came back a few days later and thanked everybody. Job done. That, my friends, is what this channel's all about. It's not just about what's on that screen and watching a stupid idiot like me trying to beat some great racers like we've got in here. This is so much bigger than that. So much bigger than that. M-Technic, Labour will be tax, tax, tax. Don't you believe it, mate? They're all going to do the same. You heard it here. Basically, right, let's get this one underway. Whoever gets in July in the UK, the first thing they're going to turn around and say is, oh, we can't do what we said we were going to do because there's not enough money in the coffers. And if Labour or the Lib Dems or whoever get in, they're all going to say that because they haven't seen the books. And the Tories will just turn around and come up with some excuse. I promise you, they've done it every single time. Oh, we can't do what we said. There's no money. There's not enough money. But anyway, enough of the politics. We don't do politics on this channel. 3 penalty points, Mr. Morgan. 3 penalty points. There you go. Here is just a fan of casual gaming. There you go. Right, enough of the politics, guys. I shouldn't have gone down that route. M-Tech. Andy, no more politics. Otherwise, the stewards are going to be on us. Oh, no. Whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that? Crikey, I need to just about let everybody through. I was completely out of control there. I apologise to whoever I hit in that. Oh my gosh, that was terrible. Right, what are we doing, guys? Right, number 1's through, who I think I took out. So let's get going. I apologise to everybody on that one. I was completely out of control into that corner. It's so hard, that corner. You come round it and if you're not careful, you've got to be braking and turning at the same time. This one as well. And the back end of that car goes round. Thanks, Terry. No religion, no politics, purely because it just divides people too much. And there's plenty of other forums if you want to talk about such things. Whoa. I've just got myself down to 1 penalty point as well. Now I'm going to have to give myself another penalty point. Or 2. I don't know what it is for... I think it's 3 penalty points for discussing things like that. So I'm on a penalty point. There's a criminal in the back of the police car, is there? Well, I tell you what, the way that police car just went into the wall backwards there, I reckon he's driving it. Actually, where is the police car? Completely lost him for the moment. Where are we? 7 to Jonesy. Let's see how we can do. We've got another yellow flag up. It's that corner again. Oh, actually, we got a car. We got a car stuck on the line. Whoa! There we go. Police car's back in front. I'm going to have a check in the back. Who's he got in the back? Oh, I just got to look at him. I just got to look at him. That's Uncle Bill. That's my uncle. I'm going to have to break him out. I'm going to have to break him out. They've got Uncle Bill. They've caught up with him finally. Let me catch up with him. I'm going to have to break him out. I'm going to have to pit manoeuvre the police car. Get my uncle out. That's not on. What's Uncle Bill been up to now? I told him. Leave it alone. He wouldn't listen. Now he's gone one step too far. He's got himself in trouble. and I'm going to have to try and break him out. Now the question is, I've only got 2 or 3 miles, so what I need is I need the car up front to do something about it. Oh, lots of sparks. Was that the police car going off? Was that the police car going off? Yes, it was. Or we might get a chance to catch up. Let's see if we can catch up with Uncle. Come on. Whoa. There he is. Look, you can see his face in the window. Look. You see his face on the side. Look. There he is. That's my Uncle Bill. It might look like Jeremy Clarkson, but that isn't. That's my Uncle Bill. You all think it's Clarkson, but it's not. At least Bill's not driving anymore. Come on, Bill. I'm going to get you. I'm going to try and get you. Whoever's with the police car, please try and slow it down because I need to get hold of him. What has he been up to? I'm going to have words with him later on. Stern words. He's been doing all them dodgy dealings again. I know why. He was down the pub with Del Boy and Rodney last night. I told him not to go, but he went. He went nonetheless. It's all that dodgy gear. Apparently Del Boy had 1,000 cans of something or other. I think it was cans of water or something that he got, and he was trying to flog. Told him to get him into bother. I said, if you go down to Peckham and you start having a chat with Del Boy, you're going to end up parting with a load of money, and it's only going to end up in a load of grief and trouble. But he wouldn't have it. He wouldn't have it. He said, I want a little run out in that little freewheeler. It's a cracking little motor. And I bet he bought Del Boy a pint, had one himself. Won't think about what he's doing. Now he's in the back of the car, police car, in trouble. Oh man. Hey, Rodney. Oh my word. No way. All I need now is for Del Boy to drop in the chat and we'll have a full house. Oh man. Oh wicked. What timing. What brilliant timing. Rodney gave him the keys. No. Oh, so it's not Del Boy, it's Rodney. Rodney Trotter, what are you up to? What have you done? Oh well, there you go. I'll have to sort it out another day. He's been locked up. I can't catch him. That's it. Game over. Oh, let's T-bone him. Oh, not quite. Oh man. There you go. You saw a little bit of the mad Mitchell Morgan coming up there. Oh dear. Who started me off on that one? Who started me off? That was all Galacticor's fault. There's a criminal on the back of the police car. Catch him up and take a look. Then there was the picture on the side. From there, we descended into complete and utter chaos. And then I went down the Del Boy route, not realising that there was Rodney was in the room. I can't believe that. That's so fun. So cool. Oh, love it. Thank you, Rodney. That's made my day, that has. Absolutely made my day. Oh, man, I love it. Once in a while, we get super crazy on this channel. Once in a while, we get completely crazy and bonkers and off our heads with stupidness. That was one of them. Right. Oh, Shumi was your winner with a 119.4. Jack Kobe in second with a 119.9. Greg White in third with a 120.1. Colin de Tom in fourth. Jenke in fifth. Jeff Berwick in sixth. Jonesy seventh. Number one Pops in eighth. I got ninth with Jack Fury behind. M-Tech one lap behind. And G-Dad in that one was a DNF. But your top three, Shumi, Jack Kobe and Greg White. Well done to the three of you. Love that. Absolutely. I love it when we get silly. I really do. I shouldn't, but I absolutely love it. It brings the childishness out in me. And yeah. Right. Okay. Unfazed. Yeah, now it's going to be fun. Now it's going to be fun. Because we are heading off to Autodrome Lago Maggiore Centre in the Karts. And I am going to leave people with a few minutes because those things were hard enough to drive. The Karts take some getting used to. If you guys haven't run the Karts before, you need very gentle inputs on the accelerator. So this one, we're at Autodrome Lago Maggiore, as I said. We are in the Karts. This is going to be a 10-lap race. No limit on PP, etc. And yeah, all the other details are on the screen there. I have only got one kart, so we'll grab that one. And again, I'm just going to give people just a few minutes, 10 minutes, just to get used to the car. And then we will go racing. So we're going to do this one at 22:55. Sounds like a good idea. Right, I did say earlier on about not sharing personal information, but MTech has just shared that it's loo time. That's a bit personal, but we can cope with that one. Jones is going to spectate this one. The karts are not for everyone, I will admit. Jenky, I'm off. Only nipped in for a quickie. See you all tomorrow. Thank you very much, my friend. Thanks for popping in. If you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. That will really, really help me. I know you probably already have. But great to see you again, my friend. Unfortunately, I didn't get one of my usual races where Jenky and I are normally sparring tonight. But just messing around with that one. Hey, Kushti's in the room. Welcome, 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 my friend. Welcome, Kushti. For those of you that don't know, Kushti's off doing iRacing at the moment. I keep trying to tempt him to put his progress online. He's not at the moment. He's into the racing, not the streaming at the minute, which I fully appreciate and respect. But great to see you in the room, my friend. Absolutely brilliant to see you in the room. Thank you for taking the time to drop in. And let us all know how's the iRacing going. Come on, let us know in the chat how it's going. Obviously, Kushti and I chat on the phone from time to time, so I know exactly how it's going, and I know he's loving it. And but it sounds as if he's doing quite well too. Ninja, good evening. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Ooh, right. So Jones is going to spectate. Unfazed and M Technic. I think M Technic said he's disappeared to the little boys' room. I am going to need to get out and track and just do a few laps, because if I don't, then a lot of people say to use this view, but I really struggle with this view. As you can see, not good, not good, not good. Blah. So I'm going to go to this view, which I much prefer. Now I've got to stay off the curbs. Blah. Oh my word! Oh my word! On the grass, in the wall, round and round and round. As you can see, struggle big time with these. Right, dirty tyres. You can see the tyres on the screen there, nicely cleaned up now. That one's quite tight. Then we get the long run up the hill. I've got to concentrate on what I'm doing, not looking at the chat. Oh, this is a bit of a strange one. Right, you can't go in there that hot, Mitchell. Boy, oh boy, I need somebody to follow, I think. Have we done this one in the karts before? We must have. Oh yeah, we did a kart evening, didn't we, where we did all of these. I just saw something about VR flash up there, but I don't know what it was. Right, so we need to stay over to the right on this one. Brake there. Getting it turned in over there. Not too much curve through there. I think MTech is saying VR is on. It's certainly not my VR that's on, because I don't have VR yet. So where are we? Got 2 minutes before we go in racing. So I'm just trying to get a feel for these karts. So Jack Kobe's setting a setting a 51.1, and I'm on a 54.8. So once again, Mr. Kobe is setting the times for everybody to go chase. Got to be careful on these curbs. What have we done for that one? I thought that was the end of the lap. Where's the end of the lap? Oh, just up here. Oh, Christy, thank you for trying to help Speedy. I really appreciate that, my friend. Thank you. I know you're really busy. I really appreciate that. I'm sure he will appreciate that too. You're a star, my friend. Right, where are we? That's 50. When did I say we'd start? Can't remember. 55. Okay, we've got 5 minutes before we go. Just give people an opportunity just to get to grips with stuff. Christy, Jack is really quick. He's quick everywhere in anything. He drives me crazy like you used to drive me crazy. He can literally jump into any car on any track and just nail it. It's insane that some people can do this. And as Christy was saying to me earlier on today, iRacing and GT7 is a very different racing experience. And coming back from iRacing to GT7, he's losing a lot of the feedback, he's losing a lot of the inputs in the car, and not easy to come back into GT7 by all accounts. But I did contact Kushti and asked him if he could help Speedy out, and he's made some contacts, so I really appreciate that. I tell you what I fancy. I tell you, Kushti, are you around for a little while? And you, Jack Kobe, are you around for a... Let's put this out there, okay? After this race, which isn't a long one, are you two up for the Mazda 3? Yes, I know I just swore. The Mazda 3 around Brands Hatch. And we put 2. And if Shumi's around as well, and Welshboy, I don't know if Welshboy's around, but that's going to put a couple of our fastest racers around. They're going to put them head to head. If you two are around, we'll do it. We will do it. Race, I should get a Assetto Corsa. I've considered it, but I'm too invested in Gran Turismo 7. My whole stream of life is around Gran Turismo 7 at the moment. I will probably go ACC at one point, as will I probably go iRacing at some point. But I'm always going to be keeping the GT7 lobbies in the evening, because this is how I relax. I just enjoy this. I really just enjoy it. Very, very, very different. And the point is, if I go ACC, I'm going to lose the ability of racing with a lot of you guys in the evening, which I don't want to do. So, although iRacing has come up, although track day cards come up, although ACC comes up from time to time, at the moment, guys, I have got zero plans to change what we do Monday to Friday in the evening. This is where I'm at. This is what I'm growing. And I have got plans to do other things during the day, as in the daily races. And when I hit A+, I may well during the day go off doing a few other things. Who knows? Who knows? MTech says, wow, VR2 is bonkers. I know it's bonkers. I love VR2. I would love to get a VR2. But unfortunately, I am putting the money into other things at the moment. So I'm not going to be going VR2. The other reason I'm not going VR2 is I spend the vast majority of my time streaming. And it's very difficult to stream when you're running VR2. Unless PD are addressing that issue. It's hard to read a monitor. You can't look through it, from what I understand. And yeah, I mean, all those streamers that went out and bought VR2 the week it came out, I don't see very many of them streaming in VR at all at the moment. I might be wrong, and please feel free to correct me. I could well be wrong, but there we go. Right, I think we are about ready to go. Kushti, I think Speedy has the same issue with the GT Extreme wheel that I have. Ooh. See, so I think Kushti's got the problem with the GT Extreme wheel, but he doesn't get the same problem on the McLaren wheel. I mean, Kushti's lucky he's got both wheels. So yeah, but the trouble is, it's you spend all that money on this direct drive gear, and you just want it to work and enjoy it. It's really hard when it doesn't go well. But if it is the Extreme wheel, then I'm pretty sure that PD and Fanatec are going to get their heads together pretty quickly and get that sorted out. And I noticed that Rory's GT Extreme wheel was dropping out the other day. I was watching him and he had a drop out, and he just casually went in and sort of reset something, and it was working as if it's happened before. So yeah, maybe the new technology has just got a few gremlins to work out. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, iRacing is very expensive, and it's why I'm not going there yet. As I said, everything I do as a hobby has got to be self-financing. So I won't be going that route for a while. Maybe when I hit 100,000 subscribers, I might do an iRacing race. There you go, you heard it here. 100,000 subscribers, we'll put a toe in the wheel of iRacing. Oh, oh crikey. See, I can't drive karts to save my life. I cannot do karts. Oh yeah, they're a few years away. There. Basically, I'm not going to invest in iRacing until I've got the time to race it and race it and race it and race it and race it. So in other words, that's retirement. So it's going to be a fair old while away. I mean, truth is, I'm racing and talking. That 100,000, it could well not be 100,000. That's just a figure I pulled out the air just to say it's going to be a long old while. Oh, sorry, I've got really itchy nose again. Didn't need to say that, but never mind. yeah, it's going to be a long old while before I go the iRacing route. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, for those of you that are in the know, but I think that ACC has got a lot more setups and things, and teaches you a lot more about the mechanics and the setup of the car. And I think that that would be a useful learning curve before you go online with iRacing. Again, that's only a personal assumption. It's not a founded statement or a factual statement in any way. It's just what I feel by watching other people. What did I just run over there? Ugh. God, this thing's really hard. Once you get a wobble on, it's really hard to control. So Jack Kobe is on a 50.9 and I'm on a 54.3. And now 54.7. I have to say, I'm just chilling and having fun. Probably not trying as hard as I should be. But that's what this is all about. It's just about having fun. So Reese is saying, ACC is hard to set up a car as I'm thick, laugh out loud. I'll tell you what, mate, you're not thick. There's a lot of us that just don't have the time and the inclination to get into car setups in that level that I believe is needed in ACC. And the thing I love about Gran Turismo, I love the graphics, I love the gameplay, even though it's a bit arcadey for a lot of people, but I do enjoy the gameplay, and I enjoy the community that is enabling us to build. And I will get into ACC and iRacing when I've got time to do it. And at the moment, I just don't have time. I don't have time to run this channel, let alone another game as well. Tiny little inputs. This car almost turns itself. Whoa! I was looking at the chat there, not where I was going. Let's just try and get this over the line. Hello, Lucy. Even. Guys, I will be back in 30 seconds. I need to go and sort my nose out. I'll be back in just a moment. Don't go away. Go, we're back. Ooh. Yeah, just a touch of hay fever again this evening, which surprises me because it's been quite wet and damp around here. Yeah, just a bit hay fevery. Oh, Kushti, Lusu, my first console was an Atari, showing my age. My first console was a ZX Spectrum, 48K Spectrum. And after that, I went to the Commodore Amiga. And after that, I went to a PC. After that, I went to a PlayStation 1 and never looked back. Okay, here we go, guys. Let's get this one underway. 10 laps of complete and utter mayhem and chaos on my part. I am rubbish with a capital R in this. Reese says, apparently there's some new racing games coming out. Yeah, I understand that the Stig, the original Stig, and his name's gone out of my head. Ben Collins, is it? I think. I believe they've got one coming out. They're working on one, which would be awesome. I'd like to give that a go. I think the whole sim racing scene is going to explode over the next couple of years. I really do. I'm sure I saw or read something where Ben Collins was doing something. Oh, I'm going to have to Google that now tomorrow to double check I'm not lying. Oh, where did that little cart come from? I got carts to the left of me, carts to the right of me, carts in front of me, carts behind me. Oh my gosh. So many carts around, I forgot to brake. Oh, that actually worked. Ah, Mr. Kobe's out in front again. Come on, guys. We can't let him win again. If I can catch him, I'll accidentally... No, I won't. Oh, I'll get past him. By fair means. No foul. Fair. Why does he go around there that fast? Ugh. Crikey. All these carts whizzing past in front of me, they're making my eyes go funny. Come on, guys, we got to get Mr. Kobe. He's gone on away with the fairies. I want whatever he's putting in his gas tank, you know. It's certainly not the same fuel we're putting in. Where are we? Lap 3. Please be over. Please. Could somebody have a word with the stewards and finish this at lap... oh, excuse me. Lap number 4. Too much curb. Too deep. Oh, no. Oh, I got hit. Oh no, I got hit by somebody. Oh, oh, I got hit, turned around, put in a wall. And nobody stopped. Oh, no, that's all on me. I did that myself. Good night, Kushti. Thank you for popping in, my friend. Next time you're around with Jack Kobe, we'll only have to do a Mazda at Brands. Put you both head to head. Or whatever car and track you two want to do it. Right. Right, my race is over through a crash. That was not of my own making. Who's not playing by the rules? Or was that all on me? Was that all on me? Maybe it was me. Who knows? Jonesy, you around for the next one? If you are, at the end of this, shout at me, Mazda and Bathurst. Right, I'm trying to make up time, but after being getting into that little issue earlier, and I'm not pointing fingers or anything, because I know from experience to watch the replay, because sometimes you cause your own issues, and I could well have turned in on somebody or done something. So for now, I'm just trying to catch up with the boys up front. Oh, we've got a car on the grass. That's number 1 Pops. Where are we? Lap 7 of 10. I was going to say, is there nothing that Jack Kobe can't drive? But Jack used to race karts for real. He used to race karts for real. So this, I imagine, is like being right back at home. Poor young Jack. Anybody else out there race karts, by the way? Or have raced karts? The Mazda is the Mazda touring car. If you haven't got it, just go with something close. We'll put the details up on the screen in a moment after this race. At the moment, I've got myself up into 9th, which is not great. But after being dead last and quite considerably behind everybody else, I'm amazed that I'm even at that point right now. So we're going to try and keep the pressure on and just see what else we can do here. Oh, almost lost it there. Oh, Rodney was a karting mechanic. I don't suppose your kart was a 3-wheeler, was it? Yellow one. God, do you know what? We're after the watershed. I shouldn't really say this, but I was just about to mention the name that is on the side of that van as letters. I've just realised what it is. That's rude. That's naughty. Of all these years I've been watching that programme, I've just realised. Anyway, let's move on. Enough said about that. Oh, Wayne's daughter's a manager for Biz Karts in the USA. Right, that's it then, guys. Biz Karts are going to fly us all over to the USA for a karting weekend as a promotion. Oh, I wish. Terry's driven a 125cc car. Andy South, not a problem, mate. Not a problem. Not a problem. Andy, what we normally do, I know you haven't been around for a while, is just if you punch somebody off, just give the place back. But I don't know if I came over on you, so I'm not fussed about it. Oh, Jack Kobe's out. Jack Kobe's out. Take care, my friend. Take care. Oh, Greg, thank you for the 5 memberships, my friend. Thank you so much. Oh, throw up some beers for Greg, will you, everybody? Let's throw up some beers. Thank you so much, my friend. You are a legend. You are a diamond geezer. Thank you. Oh, Drat Shumi, Welsh boy, thank you for the icons. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much. Normally I go through who's got them, but you can see it's running through. So who won that one? Who won that race? Well, what a surprise. Jack Kobe was your number 1 there with a 50.8. Drat Fury in second with a 51.4. Shumi with a 51.4 as well. Cool, really close on those times. Shumi in third. Jeff Berwick in fourth. Unfazed in fifth. M-Tech in sixth. G-Dad in seventh. Speedy B in eighth. I got ninth. Number 1 Pops in 10th. GT Tom in 11th. And unfortunately, Vortex didn't finish that one. Vortex, welcome to the channel, my friend, as a member. Thank you so much for joining us. Really appreciate it. Andy Sav, I got a clean race bonus. Just saying, not a problem. It's fine. It's absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. All I'm after is apologies, and I am good. Because it's just respectful. If something happens, just say sorry. That's all we need to do. Jonesy, are you racing, my friend? Are you around for a race? He's in the room. He's in the room. All right. Okay. We're going to do an impromptu race. Except it's one that I don't think I have set up. No, it isn't. I'm going to have to do that. So let's just load up the daily race one. That'll do. And then I need to dive into the randomizer, and I just need to look up a thing. So bear with me just a second, guys, whilst I get this one sorted out. So we can come out of there. Yeah, that's fine. And I'll close out of that window. We will open up this one. Was it record number 34? Was that the one I did? No, it wasn't. Okay, did I put it in here? Where are we off to? There we go, number 80. No, that's fine. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to change the popularity rating to 5,000 for the moment. So it's record number 80. We'll then head back to the favorite races. We will run the randomizer. That has completely weighted that. So we can now save that one away. I'm actually going to save that. I'm then just going to go back to here. Bear with me a second, guys. Normally I'm doing this offline, so you don't see all of this going on. Oh, no, it's not that one. Which one was it? Yeah, normally this is all stuff that I do offline. So no, I don't want to change that. We'll put that back to 5. This popularity rating is how we can actually set a race or a car to come up more frequently in the randomizer. So putting it to 5,000 meant there was 5,000 more chances of that coming up than anything else. So if we now go back to daily races, and we will bring up that race, some Mount Panorama on the screen. You can now see what we are doing, and it's also recorded it so that we know what we are at. So I need to go to Mount Panorama, which is down the bottom here, and we are going to be doing 5 laps. We are going to be doing custom weather. It is sunrise. The randomizer says grid start fastest first will be fine. Actually, it's a horrible first corner. Let's just go for, let's get rolling start, slowest first. BOP is on. Slipstream is, that would be fine. Boost is off. Tyre wear is 6 and 6. And fuel is 6. That's all hunky-dory and fine. I'm going to put that up to 20. Let me just go back across. I think you've probably seen enough of that. And I'm just going to go with the race because it's getting on a little bit. I'm just going to go with a practice and race for this one. So we get straight into it. And we're on 5.99. Give me just a second. We are on 205. I want to check the settings that I've got in the randomizer for this one. So this is why I'm doing this. I know it's late and I'm messing around, but I just want to double check all of the settings. And we're on racing soft tyres. So 795. And we're on racing soft tyres in this one. Kart is off. That's all fine. Wall collision's off. That's all right. Ghosting's off. So we will set up those settings. Thankfully, they've all taken. That's good. So you're looking for the Mazda Roadster touring car. The Mazda Roadster touring car is the car that we're looking for on this one. This is a sensible race. It's going to be the last one of the night. Normally, the last one of the night is a bit of a chuck it around and. But this one, we will go sensible, please, guys. It's a change car. We are looking for the Mazda. Let me just come down and find the Mazdas. The car we're after is the Roadster touring car. 5.99 or less. Well, I'm fine. I'm on 5.95. What? Sometimes I really don't get Gran Turismo. My car is 5.95. Let's put it to 6.01 and see what happens. It's a 6.01 or less. Well, it is. My PP is 5.95. There's got to be a bug in this. There has to be a bug in the PP setting. Yeah, we're going for a slightly different race. So no Tokyo on this one. No Tokyo on this one. I have broken my rules. There is a reason. Jonesy has asked me to do this race for weeks. Weeks and weeks and weeks. And he's not been able to get in because of work. He is in tonight. So we are going to give this one a go tonight. And if you want to do Tokyo, we can do Tokyo afterwards, but it is going to be a bit late. So you let me know if you want to do Tokyo afterwards. G-Dad, racing soft. Racing soft. No need to pit. Racing soft tyres. Yeah, I've taken the PP off, Andy. I've completely taken it off. So there's no qualifying in this one. We're just going to go straight into the race. And then we might or we might not. We might or might not do the Tokyo. I quite fancy doing the Tokyo, actually. So we got myself, Drac Fury, Era, Jeff Berwick, Jonesy, Number One Pops, Vortex, Speedy, Unfazed, G-Dad, GT Tom, and M Technic. And I make no apologies for doing this one impromptu. Jonesy has been a long-time contributor to the channel, and I appreciate that. And if one of you guys wants to do something, we do it. We do it. This is a community thing. It's not all about me. Some days I wish it was, but it's not. So here we go then, guys. Oh, it's put me first. Why has it done that? Oh, we will do Tokyo. Oh, no. Willie's not around, is he? I don't think Willie's around at the moment. I was going to run one of his PSR liveries because Willie Schultz, I think it's Willie Schultz, I might be wrong, he's putting a number of really nice PSR liveries online and sharing them. So I've pulled down one or two of them. He's got a Porsche, BMW GR3, BMW, an older BMW, and I don't know which one it is actually. There's a few cars now that he's done. But yeah, some very, very nice liveries he's doing at the moment. Oh, it's in the wall hard. Whoa, it didn't like, normally I go down to second gear for that corner, but it didn't like that at all. I need to try and get out of the way of these boys coming round the corner. Just tried to get on the opposite side of the track there to get out people's way. Oh, it's going around again. Oh my word. What is going on? This car just does not want to go in the right direction. I tell you what. It's time. It's time. Where are we? Oh, we're on board with Era in first place. Jack Berwick in second. Number one Pops in third. Unfazed in fourth. Jonesy's in fifth. G-Dad is in sixth. Vortex is in seventh. And Drac Fury at the moment is in the pits. But it's Era in that JPS special car. Beautiful grey, black and gold colour. Grey? There's no grey in that. It's black and gold. Gold and black. Whatever you like. Being chased down by Jeff Berwick in the green and black car at the moment. These are your 1 and 2. So it's a nasty looking spider on the back of that car. Or on the side of it even, not on the back of it. Crikey, come on Mitchell, get your words out right. Oh, he's into the wall, touching the wall through there. He's just 1.4 behind Era at the moment, going well. Number one Pops, just a little bit further back in the Martini Racing, the red, white, black and gold car. There's a lot of black and gold out tonight in these Mazdas. Unfazed is then heading up a little trio, which is Jonesy and G-Dad. So Unfazed is in the red and white one. Jonesy making a move in the blue and green car. Couldn't quite get that made into that corner. He's having another look as we go over the top of the mountain. Oh, what a beautiful view of those two cars going over the top of the mountain. Oh, if I can pick that out for the thumbnail, that'd be great. Jonesy gets past Unfazed as he just loses it on the way down the mountain there, and that's enabled G-Dad just to close up as well. G-Dad in the black and white coloured car. I think he's actually pushing. I think he can sense, oh, both of them, Unfazed and G-Dad. both crashed at the same point. They're both gone round. They're both in the mess. Drag Fury goes through. Vortex has crashed as well. We've got absolute pandemonium mayhem into that corner. Places to be had there. And everybody just threw it away and piled in. I can't talk because I did exactly the same 5 minutes ago. But we're on board with unfazed at the moment as we're coming down the hill. The car's squirreling around as we come down to this very, very tight, sorry, not tight, fast right-hand corner into the tight left and the right. So unfazed on the grass. G-Dad making the corner. Vortex is still going well in the silver car. GT Tom in a rather battered looking Halfords Auto Centre car, but still running. And Speedy B, well, he's in the pink Barbie car in last. So I'm sorry, mate, but that serves you right. I mean, why would you come out in a pink Barbie car? Come on. No, he loves that pink Barbie car. Give it a little wiggle as he goes down the hill. So just following down at the moment. Some nice pictures. Lights blaring away as we go down the hill. So let's join our leader. It's still Era, who is 2.64 ahead at the moment, with Jeff Berwick chasing down just behind. Number one Pops is 2.3 behind. So number one Pops is actually making some headway on the two up front at the moment. Oh, big slide. That's going to be hard into the wall. And he goes round. Oh, no. I was just saying he was doing so well. Commentator's curse kicks in. That's going to enable Jonesy now to get this one. Jonesy goes piling through. So, Jonesy, this is all for you, my friend, and you're now on the podium. Can you keep a podium place? That is the question. All eyes are on you now, my friend. Headlights just closing as we come over the top of the mountain. Down through the gears, through the left, into the right. Just keeping it nicely controlled here. Oh, big squirm under acceleration there as the power went down. And we come down towards that ever so tight left-hander, the really important one before the long straight. Beautifully taken by both those two racers. Beautiful camera shots again of this beautiful sort of lime green, almost a luminescent green and blue colour. Lovely colour combination. Blue and that green always works. But I think number one Pops has had enough of looking at that, and he's closing down 0.8. Now into 0.7 behind, closing under braking, getting it down to 0.6 as we go into this corner. Oh, Jonesy's off the track. He's going to have dirty tyres now. He's going to have to watch those as we go underneath the Armour All bridge to come into the tight left-hander before the start-finish straight. Number one Pops on the inside. He's going to get that made. Can he hold the corner? What a beautiful move from number one Pops to get back onto the podium. So all the pressure now is on Jonesy. This is Jonesy's race. And he get back on the podium. We'll stick with these two for the moment. Up ahead, you have got Era in second and Jeff Berwick now in first. So Era seems to have had a bit of an issue that we haven't seen off camera, with Jeff Berwick now 7 seconds down the road, but he is into the wall. If Era can keep this tidy, that is an opportunity to take back a little bit more time. But I tell you what, number one Pops and Jonesy are not far behind now. Number one Pops just 3.8 seconds behind Era. Going really nice. It's all is about the mountain now. Can they get up the mountain and down cleanly? Well, Jonesy can't. He's into the wall again. But number one Pops has got this nicely set up. A little bit of a rub on the barrier there. They're on the concrete wall. Sparks flying. This is a really important, tight, fast section. You've got to be really committed, not getting into the wall. Beautiful car placement. As we go over the top, we're going to start the downhill section now. So hard on the brakes as we go underneath the top service sign. Hard on the brakes as we go into this little chicane area here. 1, 2, lovely little slide through there. Beautiful car control from number one Pops here. Oh, this is something special. This is really nice to watch. As we go through the final corner down into the long straight. He's got a beautiful exit. Oh, a slight nudge of the barrier on the way through. That's 4 seconds behind Era in front. Era just pulling away by a few tenths of a second. It looks like that little nudge of the barrier cost number one Pops as we head down towards the the tight left-right, not quite a chicane, but almost like an elongated chicane as we then head into the final corner. It's now 2 seconds between Era and Jeff Berwick, so Era has taken a massive chunk of time out of Jeff. I think I said it was 6 or 7 seconds. Era really wringing the back end of that car out, the back end twitching around all over the place as we head down into the first corner to start the final lap. We'll stay with Era at the moment, chasing down Jeff. We can see that number 1 Pops is not too far behind, still holding 3rd place. Jonesy working hard, no doubt, to try and get that podium place back. But for the moment, as we head down underneath the supercharged sign, we're going to go into the tight right-hander. You can actually carry a lot more speed through here than you think, but you've got to be very careful of the wall, not to wall ride, to keep it clean, and also be careful on the curb on the way out. Era just demonstrating how loose you can get a car on the way through there if you are on the curbs. Through here, you need to watch the curb on the inside here as well. Through this right-hander, they're all going through there nice and cleanly. You can see how hard Era is pushing this one, wringing the neck of this little Mazda MX-5, and it's a Mazda Roadster in the game. It's effectively an MX-5. We know them as MX-5s in the game. Absolutely on the limit as they head over the top of the mountain. Oh, fantastic camera shots again. Oh, right up close now. Point 2. Era really closed up behind Jeff. This is going to be awesome now. We're going to have to stay with these two all the way through here. This is it. Down the mountain. Era, if this can be clean through here, is going to get the slipstream. Jeff is going to have to be defensive. He's going to have to be really careful as we go through the bottom. This does not get any more exciting than this. I apologise to everybody else, but we cannot go anywhere else. Era taking a look, going to the right, going to the left again. Can it go around the outside? Is it going to be up the inside? Where's he going to make his move? He's got one wheel up alongside Jeff Berwick, going into this corner. Oh, super respectful side by side. Era gets the inside line. Can that car be slowed down? Yes, it can. Is Jeff going to have anything to say about that? Oh, time is running out as we come underneath the Almerall Bridge. It's going to be one last effort into the last corner. Jeff taking a quick look. Darts back in. Both of them sideways. Era right across the dirt there. Gets it sideways. Jeff can't quite handle it. Era, well done. What a win. What a race. Behind, Jonesy does get 3rd. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Jack Fury coming across in 4th. Number 1 Pops, a valiant effort, is going to come across the line in 5th. And just behind, we've got Unfazed and Vortex. But oh no, DDR's dropped it right before the line. He does get across an Unfazed and Vortex. How close was that? I've got to look at the timings for those two. GT Tom just coming down to the last corner to take 8th place in that Halfords racing car. Just coming underneath the super cheap sign to take that position. G-Dad not too far behind, just coming across the line as well. And unfortunately, poor Speedy with new gear, but well, what can we say? It's a pink Barbie car. I mean, come on. However are you going to win in that? He's a million miles behind. I'm saying this all. I'm taking the mickey out of him. I'm sure he'll be fine. I hope he'll be fine and not offended. I love it when he comes out in that little Barbie car, you know. It makes me giggle. It really does. He's got the hazard lights on. He's given up. And I should say that Speedy's got a brand new rig and Fanatec wheel and pedals. And my heart goes out to the lad because he's having terrible, terrible trouble getting it set up. And Speedy, thanks ever so much for sticking with that and not giving in. That's the full spirit of what we do here. And I hope you get that technical stuff sorted out very, very soon. But what a race up front. Era was your winner with a 220.2. Jeff Berwick in second place with a 221.7, just 0.8 of a second behind. Jonesy 9.8 seconds behind, so a little bit off with a 222.4, but a fine podium for 3rd. Drac Fury in 4th. Unfazed in 5th. Vortex in 6th. And number 1 Pops, who was going for it in that one with a fastest lap of a 2:19.0. I'm sorry you only got 7th in that one. Something must have happened, but congratulations on the fastest lap nonetheless. GT Tom in 8th, GDad in 9th, Speedy B in 10th, and of course I DNF'd. And I am allowed to DNF and rage quit when I'm going to commentate. The stewards have given me agreement to do that, and I am so glad, because we had one of the PSR all-time great races between Era and Jeff Berwick up on the mountain. And Jonesy, that one was all for you, and what a fantastic race, and that is now in the randomizer. What a race. What a race. Absolutely fan-dabby dozy. That was expandaflydocious. Right, I'm going to change the event settings. We're going to do one more, and then I must go to bed because I'm going to get into trouble. But you know me, I can never stop. I can never stop. Edit the event settings. Forget all of that, guys. I just completely pushed the wrong buttons because I'm getting tired and I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. We're at Tokyo Expressway counterclockwise. We're doing... I'm going to reduce this. I'm going to do 5 laps purely because I'm just really, really tired. We're in the GR3 cars. You can put whatever tyres you want. There's no pit stopping. And as the room says in this one, well, it doesn't because I've just gone too far. But no PSR rules in this. There are no rules for bashing people, no penalties, etc. But all I do say is please just keep it respectful. Please keep it respectful. And just have fun. This one has got boost on. Slipstream is strong. This one is just all about a close finish at the very end. It really is. Right. I am looking for a particular vehicle. I am looking for this one here. I am running this, and unfortunately, I don't think that Willie's in. But this is a livery that Willie has created for us and made available. So I thought it'd be rude not to run it. And it looks stunning. It looks really, really, really nice. And I didn't actually have a livery for the Endurance. I've got a livery for the Sprint BMW M6, but not for this one. So I am proud to put this one on. But yes, John, we're off to Tokyo just for you. I hope if you enjoyed that Bathurst race and my commentary, can you do me a favour and just give me a double thumbs up in the chat? I never, with a lot of new people that are coming in, I don't know whether you like the commentary or whether you just want to see racing. I actually quite enjoy jumping out and just doing a bit of commentary once in a while and enjoying watching people racing, enjoying the liveries and just having a chill. I enjoy it. And it's not just because I crashed out. I don't really, you don't want to be just watching me going round and round in circles on my own, and it just gives a little bit different. Yes, no penalties. It's impossible to do penalties on this one. So no PSR penalties. That doesn't mean to say you can ram everybody off, but I promise you there will be bumping in this. It is impossible to do this race without wall riding and bumping people. Just impossible. No, unfazed. Definitely better to check and be sorry. Definitely best to check. Yay, cool. Thank you for the thumbs up, guys. I really appreciate that. I hope that you enjoyed the stream this evening. I mean, I've thoroughly enjoyed this one. It's been brilliant. I've loved it. Really have loved it. Oh, have I got a friend request in? No. Don't know why PSN is shouting at me. Okay, I've got a message. Yeah, got a couple of messages from people on there. That's all that is. Don't need to worry about that. Scott, dive in. Yes, we've got 4 places. So yeah, jump in. What is Boost? Era's asking. Boost is something built into the game. So if you have an accident and you fall behind, the boost in the game gives your car an extra boost of speed. You don't have to do anything for it. The game does it for you, and it'll enable you to close up. So you're going to see that people will hit the wall and they'll get spun around. There's going to be accidents in this, I promise you. That's why we're not doing the penalties. And you'll find that they'll well, just watch me. It's going to happen. I'll get turned around. I'll turn myself around, and then you'll see me catching up. And in nearly every time that we do this, it's a lot of fun. It's just a complete stress reliever after really hard racing. But you're going to see on the finishing line, you're probably going to have several people together. It's brilliant. It's really good. And just because you fall to the back does not mean to say it is game over. It also means the slower racers get an opportunity to catch up and stay with the faster racers. So we don't often do boost because I don't think it's realistic. But in this one, as a fun race, and I've just seen Jonesy's livery. That is awesome. He's got an RAF style livery. I love that. It just caught my eye. Love it, love it, love it. In fact, there's some great liveries in here today, but that one just caught my eye. So what's it saying? Yeah, boost. It just catches you up. There's no nitrous. We don't do nitrous, but this is just a way of closing everything up when people fall off the back. All will become clear in a moment, as in Hulky has just... Scott, you're Hulky, aren't you? I think Scott is Hulky. Unfazed. Now in English, please. What language was I talking in then? Was I getting carried away? Going blah, 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 blah. Yeah, so boost, if I just go into the settings, you'll see it. This is the easiest way for me to do this, just while everybody's getting sorted out. There we go, boost strong. I think you get boost off, weak and strong. So we've got strong boost and we've got real slipstream. So that's where it's set in the game. And you're going to see how that effect happens. Unfazed, go Saxon. Well, you want it in the Queen's English, do you? Now, sit down, young sir, and listen very carefully, because I shall say this to you only once. Boost is a feature of Gran Turismo that enables slower cars to catch up with the faster cars. Is my Queen's English good enough for you right now, young man? Because I've had enough of it. I'm going back to my old Anglo-Saxon, whether you like it or not. So, Oh my God, I'm going mad tonight. I'm going mad tonight. So the Spitfire livery is thanks to WPR Millerman. And it looks beautiful, Jonesy. It really does. Right, I'm going to get this one underway, guys. Hopefully everybody's ready. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Guys, I apologise for the stupidness tonight. I'm just in one of those moods. I've had a great week. Target's good at work. I've thoroughly enjoyed racing with you guys. The Flump on Wednesday was brilliant. And I just love the way that this community on the Discord and everywhere else is just coming together. And it's gelling into something that I could only have imagined in my wildest dreams might happen. And it just warms the cockles of my heart. And when somebody does something like this to create a livery for you, it's just brilliant. It makes my day. I'm gonna have to run in this view. I am gonna have to run in this view. It just makes my day. It really does. So let's see what happens as we go into this corner. This is one of the crunchy corners. Oh, it's not turning, it's not turning. Come on. Oh, hang on a minute, guys. We've got somebody's not in. Let's just I'm going to red flag this one. How come you weren't in, Technic? How come Technic wasn't in? I thought everybody was in. Right, come on, everybody grab a car. Let's have I got to exit right out? Oh, please don't say it's going to kill the room. Oh, it's horrible when I have to do that. It has. It's just kicked the room out. Oh, sorry, guys. One of these days, I'm going to learn how to come out without killing the room. Yeah, John, I know I've killed the room. I thought everybody was in the race. Unfortunately, somebody wasn't. And I've killed the room. Fiddlesticks. I'm going to get this one back up really quick. It's a loaded race, so we're all good to go. I'm just going to double check. I'm going to put it back to 5 laps. We are on GR3. As soon as everybody's in and got their cars, we're going. Everybody, please join as quick as you can. Yeah, Unfazed is just saying, a time to keep chatting but not get in the race. I don't know what all that's about. I'm not going to get in the habit of restarting races where people aren't in the room. I'm only doing that because it's the last one and it's a bit of fun. But I have done it on this occasion, so jump in quick. Right, who we got? As soon as everybody's ticked in, we're going. I apologise, guys. So we've got 13 and 16, which I think is what we had before. Guys, I'm ever so sorry. M-Tech, don't thank me. Thank everybody else for being good and doing it. It's down to the other guys. Okay, right, here we go. Everybody is ticked in. We are going now. We are going now. Let's go. I think we had 13 before. We got 13 now. Okay, here we go. Right here, hopefully this time you're going to see the boost in action. It'll be when somebody's dropped back. Look at that livery, isn't it beautiful? Isn't it beautiful? There's only one problem with that car, it's left-hand drive. Oh, the other problem is it started me at the front now. I don't want to be at the front. I want to be further back. But you're going to see with the slipstream, a lot of people will just come straight through and overtake. So we come out of that in third at the moment. Try and stay out of the wall. You hit the wall, it does slow you down a lot. So if you can stay out the wall, it helps a lot. I can't remember whether we've got wall penalties on or not, but even if you hit the penalty, if you hit the wall, just by hitting it without a penalty, it's still a penalty. It's amazing how much it slows you down. Oh, there you go. Hit the wall. Interestingly, that just proved me to be a liar, because it didn't seem to slow me down that much. Although this is a wall on the exit, you hit that, you're in. It really hurts. And I've hit it, and now on to 2 1.5 second penalties, so we have got penalties on. I missed a gear there. Where are we on? We're on the long straight now. This is an opportunity to slipstream, and you should find now that some of the people behind will start to close up very, very quickly. With the good slipstream, strong slipstream even, and the boost, you're going to see people are going to close up very, very, very quickly. As you can see, a little bit of a bump draft on number 1 Pops there, and we're right on the back of Drac Fury, even though Drac was way ahead of us to start off with. Now I have got a penalty to serve, but I'm not going to worry about that too much. I don't want to pick up penalties for obvious reasons. Oh, we get to look at that beautiful Spitfire livery on the Jaguar, Jonesy's car. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? Whoever did that has done a stunning job, and I mentioned who did it because Jonesy told us. But it's a beautiful livery. Excuse me. Voice is starting to go. I've obviously been jibber-jabbering a bit too much tonight and getting too excited. Oh, there we go. I told you there was going to be some bumps and shenanigans. Number 1 and Hulky getting in there, but you're not going to get 3 cars through there together. But this is what the boost and the slipstream does, is it brings the cars together in this way that it's super exciting and great fun. But you can't apply the rules, the PSR penalty rules, because it is just too manic. But the more we race this, the faster we're actually getting, and we're not hitting the walls quite so much. This is the dodgy one, where a lot of people pick up the penalties coming out of that one. And now I've got a 1.5 second penalty to take. That is going to drop me right the way back off these. But like I said, hopefully you will now see an opportunity of the boost where people will catch up. So Era is just wiggling. If you want a boost, shove your hazard lights on. If you want a bump draft even, not a boost, a bump draft. Well, you're going to get one anyway, whether you like it or not. So we do a little bit of a bump. That pushes the car in front forward a little bit, and then I hopefully under slipstream will close up. It didn't actually happen. And I can't do another bump now because we're going into this corner, which is not fair, because you just send somebody piling into the barrier. So you do need to be careful where you bump and where you stop bump drafting. But look, can you see how all the cars behind are closed up? That is the effect of boost. Oh. And that's how you have to pass around here. How G-Dad just did. If there's a little gap, you've got to put your car up the inside. Even if you're going to rub a little bit, you've got no choice because it is so tight. And of course he's now going to get the same treatment off me, except I've got into there too tight. Oh, I just caught him into the barrier. I've got behind him. I've given him a bit of a push now. Oh, we got somebody else having a go now. You can see how bumpy this is. It's impossible to go through here side by side. It's so difficult. Like I said, so long as it's all relatively respectful, people aren't deliberately smacking each other off, I don't mind. It's too difficult to apply the rules in this race, but it's just jolly good fun. So that's Unfazed slowing down. Jonesy's slowing down. Oh, through we go. So now we're going to get the boost and the slipstream, which hopefully is going to help us to close up. You can also see that GDAD now is returning the favour with the bump draft. Look at how much we're closing up on the leaders. Another little bump draft. Beautiful bump draft in from GDAD behind. That's how to do it. Just say thank you with a little flash of the indicators. 200 metre board, hard on the brakes, get that slowed down. First gear into second, try and get it rotated around. I normally run this in the Ford and it handles that turn so much better than the BMW. The BMW seems very woolly on the tight turns. Very woolly indeed. It's fine through these sweeping ones. It's actually probably easier and nicer than a Ford in actual fact, but on those hairpins, whoa, yeah, got to really slow it down. It's beautiful through here though, so you kind of everything. This is the left right. You get this right, it's beautiful. Oh, slight kiss of the barrier on the way out. Got away with that one, just chasing down here at the moment, trying to use that slipstream as we head up to the troublesome corner, this compound curve. Oh, our leader's got a penalty. Everybody bunching up. That 4 of 5. And you can see just what these settings do in this race as we go down this long straight now. Oh no, Unfazed moved out. Oh, was that Hulky moved out the way there? So I'm going to get into the back of Era. Let's see if we can push forwards and work together. I'm going to work with Era here just to see if we can just put a bit of distance between ourselves and the cars behind. Because remember, they have got slipstream, etc, and boost. So that might just have helped us to try and stay towards the front of the pack there. But even so, Jonesy's come through, Hulky's come through. Oh no! Oh no! GDAD. Oh, GDAD and I got into each other there. I did say I was going to get turned around, or I was going to turn myself around. Is GDAD on his way? I hope he is. Right, now we were doing so well. Now we need the old boost to kick in big time now. To catch up with those guys up front. Incidentally, I have got no issue with that incident there. I don't know whether it was me or the other car, and it really doesn't matter because I know it was not deliberate and the penalties don't apply, so all's fair in love and war around here. But now I'm going to hope that that boost is going to enable me to close up. Got Era right move me too. Oh, leaving my braking way late there. Oh, it's another spinner. Unfortunately, I've got a 1.5 second penalty to serve because of that incident, but let's get that done. And then we got the run to the line. There is an argument to have all of the penalties turned off, but look how close this is at the end of the line. Oh, Vortex and I really close together there. How close is that? How close is that? An 8.891 and an 8.919. Oh my word! Wow, it's mad. It's mad. John Mitchell, shout out to Kushti. Has he helped you, mate? Has he managed to sort you out? Oh, I'm hoping he did. I'm hoping. Ghosting would help, Dandy. Yeah, but you can't ghost in real life. Might you? Well, you can boost. You put nitrous in, but it's the bumping. For me, I'm going to take the headphones off because I'm shouting. For me, the bumping and the turning around and getting into these little bumps and scrapes with people is part of that race with the boost. That's why we have boost in it, because things happen and then you get the opportunity to catch up. It's a bit unfortunate if, like me, you wallop the wall on the last lap where where it is. We could turn off wall collisions, but the problem with turning off the wall penalties, and a lot of people have said to do that, is you then get a lot of wall riding, and I hate people wall riding. It just feels wrong, and there's a lot of walls there, so forgive me, I do leave that on. So getting smashed into walls and gaining penalties. Oh right, so Drac is just saying about the wall penalties being a bit annoying. I've just said my thoughts on that one. Good night, Terry. But I believe that the slipstream, I think, was on. We could try it without. All right, next time we do this, remind me, and we'll do it without. So actually, if I edit the settings, because if we do get a load of wall riders, so the slipstream needs to be strong, and the wall penalty needs to be off, and do you want ghosting on or off? What is the suggestion in the chat? Should we go ghosting on or off? Yeah, Drac, I got loads. I got punted into the wall twice, and ghosting off. Okay, cool. I'm going to save the settings into Tokyo Expressway, so we've got that for next time. So those changes have been made, guys. Those changes have been made. Just a lot of fun. Oh, M-Tech, I haven't got another one in me. I'm too tired. That is me done for the night. I'm only supposed to stream from 9 to 11. We've done 9 till 12 again. So that is it for me. Thank you ever so much to everybody. Oh, look at my hair. I've got headphone hair. Yes, that is a real thing, headphone hair. Thank you ever so much to everybody for racing with me this evening. I've completely lost the plot. I don't know what I'm saying. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so tired. I'm completely cream crackered. I need my bed. So all I'm going to say is thank you ever so much to everybody for some fantastic racing tonight. We will continue to tweak the Flump races probably over the next over the next few days. Tomorrow we are back with the Porsches. Hopefully we're going to be riding in the amazing Porsche 911 RS GT3 or GT3 RS, whatever you call it. And assuming enough of us have got it, I want to get that Widowmaker out. You cannot do a Porsche evening without the 930, that infamous Widowmaker from back in the day. It would be great to be able to get into that car, and I can't wait for that. And also please check out the Discord when you can for details of the other events that we've got going on. I've got a Don't Trust Mitchell Morgan evening, which will have all of you scratching your heads and wondering what the heck is going on. If you thought that race just there was crazy, you join us for that Friday special in a few weeks' time. It's about 4 weeks' time, so you've got to wait a little while on that one. I've drawn up the rules and it's all sorted. It will be a points paying evening. We'll be playing for points. And also I am considering and working on a multi-lobby evening on the 31st of May. Might be able to do it, hopefully, if we can get enough people interested. We need sort of like, 30 odd people for that one, which is probably going to be a bit of a tall order. But that would be, again, a points paying test to test a proof of concept across multiple rooms. And, if we get more than 32 people, we'll go into 3 lobbies. We've got 2 or 3, maybe even 4 people that have offered to host lobbies. So that will be absolutely fantastic. Anyway, as I said, I'm completely cream crackered. I am going to call it a night there. I am jibber jabbering as well as I often do. So if you haven't already, please smack the like button on the way out. If you're new around here, please consider smacking that subscribe button. Otherwise, I'll be back just before 9 o'clock tomorrow for the Porsche evening, which is just going to be a beautiful evening of celebrating 2 amazing, amazing, iconic cars. Join us then. For now, take care. Bye-bye.